Good afternoon and welcome to Robinson Park as we bring you Merrillwood South girls softball action here tonight. As it is the visiting Auburndale Eagles. Batting first in at shortstop, number 13, Maya Krings. Batting second, number 11, and doing the catching, Aaron Griesbach. Batting third and in the circle, number 7, Ashlyn Grimm. Batting fourth and in center field, number 12, Regan Lau. Batting fifth and at second base, number 24, Kimmy Lundgren. Batting sixth and at first base, number 19, Taylor Anderson. Batting seventh and at third base, number 8, Brianna Weiler. Batting eighth and in right field, number 3, Maggie Baltus. Batting ninth and in left field, number 13, Hope Schulte. Auburndale coming in at 0-2 overall. They lost to Edgar 1-0 last week, and they took a tough one against Wautoma to open up the season 7-1. So we'll see how the Eagles come out here tonight. This afternoon, Coach said that they have been outside 3 times, and that is their 3 games. So, and as well as the Assumption Royals, they've been outside 4 times, and they've won 4 games. Or 3 times, been outside 4 times. They had that doubleheader that last Saturday, a couple Saturdays ago. As the extra player being announced for Assumption, only 10 players, or 11 players, only 10 today. Catherine Steinley is the extra player. Batting first and behind the plate, number 35, Kristen Casey. Batting second and in right field, number 26, Sadie Galbraith. Batting third and at first base, number 21, Anna Schooley. Batting fourth and in the circle, number 22, Ava Schill. Batting fifth and at third base, number 12, Malia Colo. Batting sixth and at shortstop, number 1, Claire Nelson. Batting seventh and at second base, number 2, Macy Vollert. Batting eighth and in center field, number 8, Lydia Smith. And batting ninth, number 14 in left field, Maddie Abbott. Coaches for Assumption, Charlie Nelson and Rob Schill. We'll hear from Dr. Todd Dillman. Come back and get this one started for you right here. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number 1. Number 2 is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates. And our outcomes are much better.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Welcome back to Robinson Park welcome back to Assumption Softball right here on Zaleski Sports. It should be a good one here tonight. Auburndale, of course, coming in with offering a free slice of pizza for anyone that hits a home run. And our concession stand is offering the following goodies that you can procure at any point. So Ava Schill is in the circle, as she has been all year and will be for the next 2 years. Go through the defensive alignment here for Auburndale. Defensive alignment here for Assumption. Left field, Maddie Abbott. Center field, Lydia Smith. Right field, Sadie Galbraith, Malia Colo, Claire Nelson, Macy Vollert, and Anna Schooley from third to first. Kristen Casey again catching her battering mate, Ava Schill. Auburndale, as mentioned, coming in at 0-2 on the season. They will send up Maya Krings to lead things off, and then Erin Griesbach and Ashley Grimm here in this Merrillwood South girls softball game. We've got 5 other games going on around the Selesky Sports Network. It's first time in a long time that we've been able to do that. And we've got them for you. And that includes right now Spash at Marshfield softball. We've got Watoma at Amherst girls soccer. Got Wausau West at Marshfield baseball. And Auburndale at Assumption baseball as well over at Witterfield. Cale Jacoby on the call of that one across town. Maya Krings to lead things off here for Auburndale in their all blue uniforms, black pants and blue socks with white sleeves for Maya Krings. Again, beautiful afternoon, 210 feet down the foul poles here at Robinson Park. And the first offering from Ava Schill is fouled straight back, and it's 0-1. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. Now it's going to be lifted to deep left field. Back on it is Abbott, still racing back, and she drops it. A 2-bag error for Maya Krings. She settled under it. Did Maddie Abbott, just couldn't bring it in. Now Erin Griesbach with a runner at second and nobody out for Auburndale. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris, as mentioned. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. It's more reliable than cable internet and equals upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping Central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speeds you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. So runner at second for Auburndale here in the top of the first inning. Now it's going to be grounded over to Nelson at short. She steps, she throws, scooped out. No, it's going to be safe. Again, another error by the Royals. So back-to-back errors for Assumption.
Now batting number 7, pitcher Ashlyn Grimm.
And now Ashlyn Grimm with a golden opportunity here for Assumption. Again, Assumption hasn't played in... Assumption hasn't played since last Monday when they took care of Stratford. Same for Auburndale. They lost 1-0 pitcher's duel against Edgar. But a huge opportunity early here for the Eagles. There's a strike. Throw back to third, not in time. As Erin Griesbach will reach on a stolen base. Auburndale folks were hoping that Maya Krings would hoping that Maya Krings would take home. And here's the 0-1 to Ashlyn Grimm. That was going to be lifted up and out into the netting, and it's 0-2. Yeah, Merrillwood South softball here on Selesky Sports. Edgar's always going to be a tough one, especially with Michaela Workus in the circle for the Wildcats. And a big opportunity here for Ashlyn Grimm to help herself out. Here's the 0-2. Missed outside on the riser, and it's 1-2. Regan Lau is on deck. Then Kimmy Lundgren for the Eagles if they continue here in the top of the first inning. Nobody out, 2 runners in scoring position on a couple of errors by the Royals. Schill comes set. Missed high, and it evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, they scored a single run in their game against Watoma They lost 7-1. Didn't score against Edgar last week. 1-0. The 2-2. Popped up, out of play. Look out over here. And it remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the first inning from Robinson Park on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. And the 2-2. Gonna be popped up, second base. Vollert can't get to it, and she bobbles it, and it's gonna be an infield single. So bases are loaded for Auburndale. Macy Vollert couldn't get a good read on it. And now Regan Lau is center fielder with 3 on and nobody out here in the top of the first. Looks like a routine play off the bat. But Macy Vollert couldn't get to it. And now Coach Charlie Nelson having a conversation, see if the infield wants to play in with nobody out. And the base is juiced full of Eagles. 3 on, nobody out. The Auburndale Eagles looking to get on the board early here in the first. Base is juiced, nobody out. Ava Schill comes set. And fires home. Swung on and missed. The infield is not in. Malia Colo slightly in at third. Looking to go home on a ground ball. The 0-1. There's a spinner in there, and it's 0-2. Kimmy Lundgren awaits on deck. 3 on, nobody out. She'll come set. Kicks and fires home. This is high. Looking to get her to chase, and nothing doing for Regan Lau. Got a couple of errors in the inning by Maddie Abbott and Claire Nelson. Swung on and missed, and got her swinging for the first out of the afternoon. 1 away for Kimmy Lundgren.
Second baseman Kimmy Lundgren.
Lundgren, the second baseman for Auburndale. Gets in the right-handed batter's box, and Schill fires home. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Taylor Anderson awaits on deck. Always big to pick up the conference wins. These two teams were supposed to play yesterday in Auburndale. Did not happen. Do not have a makeup date yet. Now it's going to be lifted up and out of play down the right field line, and it's 0-2. Ava Schill trying to strike her way out of this big inning. The 0-2 from Schill. Swung on and missed. And there's 2 away. Lundgren did not look comfortable in that at-bat.
Now batting number 19.
And now Taylor Anderson, the first baseman. So no runs yet on a couple of errors, a single and a couple of strikeouts. And the first offering. This is low and in. 1-0. Brianna Weiler awaits on deck for the Eagles. And they will courtesy run for Aaron Griesbach. Griesbach, the catcher. And number 6 coming in to run. That's Josie Ertl. Familiar name for Josie Ertl, the courtesy runner. Got a very familiar name throughout the Merriwood South Conference, Josie Ertl. Volleyball court, basketball court, of course. The 1-0 to Anderson. Swung on and missed. Ball and a strike, 2 outs. here in the top of the first. Schill comes set. Missed high, and it runs 2-1. And an inning. He's got 1 ball and 2 strikes. I had 2 balls and 1 strike. 1-2 coming home. Schill kicks and fires. Got her looking. And that will do it here in the first as Schill strikes her way out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam here in the top of the first. No runs, no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, and 3 left on. We have played a half an inning. Auburndale nothing, and Assumption coming up.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Leading off for the Royals, number 35, catcher Kristen Casey.
Kristen Casey to lead things off for the Assumption Royals, left-handed batter. Sadie Galbraith, Anna Schooley, Ava Schill, Malia Colo, Claire Nelson, Macy Vollert, Lydia Smith, and Maddie Abbott. Round out the batting order for head coaches Charlie Nelson and Rob Schill as Kristen Casey pushes that one through the legs of Brianna Weiler. Go see what they...
Now batting number 26, right fielder Sadie Galbraith.
Go see what they mark that as. Yep. Right call. Single for Kristen Casey. Now Sadie Galbraith, the right fielder. Speedy Kristen Casey at first. Now it's going to be knuckled over to second. Double play opportunity. Underhand flip over to first. And got him. A 4-6-3 double play. Lundgren to Krings to Anderson. And a picture-perfect job by the Auburndale Eagles. And the 4-6-3 double play.
Now batting number 21, first baseman Anna Schooley.
Just like that, there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. First offering to Anna Schooley, misses high. Anna has been on quite the tear to start her freshman campaign in softball. That one misses inside, 2-0. Absolutely outstanding start for Anna Schooley. 3-run dinger in the win against Stratford last week. A no doubter to left field. Now it's going to be grounded over to Grimm, and a clean inning for Ashlyn Grimm. No runs on a hit. Erased on a double play. We have played an inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. It is the Auburndale Eagles nothing and the Assumption Royals nothing. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Top of the second inning we go. Brianna Weiler to lead things off for the Eagles here in the second. Fleet Farm's Hungry event is going on now. All locations are looking to hire, get competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and a 20% discount for you and your immediate family. Apply online today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. First offering to Weiler's swung on and missed. Again, you can really see the discrepancy in the way this Auburndale lineup is built, with the first 3 or 4 hitters the ones to get on base, and then you just gotta hope and pray if you're Auburndale that some of the other girls can come through and get a couple base hits. Schill fires. This is high, and it's 2-1. First inning led off with a Maya Krings 2-base error, and then Aaron Griesbach reached on an error. And then Schill is behind 3-1 on Brianna Weiler, the number 7 hitter. Maggie Baltus and Hope Schulte await for Auburndale. And the 3-1. There's a strike right at the top of the zone, and it runs full, 3-2. And this high-powered Assumption offense scored 6 against Phillips, I believe it was, 7 against Pacelli and Laconia, 15 last week against Stratford. There's a swing and a miss, and Ava Schill has struck out the last 4 batters of the game. Now Maggie Baltus, the right fielder.
Maggie Baltus.
Hope Schulte makes her way to the on-deck circle in front of the Assumption bench. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Schill squares to bunt. Baltus. Baltus squared to bunt and pulled it back. Charlie Nelson asking our umpires if she had offered on the bunt. They all agreed that she did not. The 1-0 back to Baltus. High, snagged there by Kristen Casey. Royals sporting pinstripes here this afternoon for the first time this season. Talked to Coach Nelson about spiffy uniforms, and he said just wait until we get our pinstripes. And they are pretty sweet. Outside corner gets the call, and it's 2-1. Maya Krings is in the hole for Auburndale. Number 8 hitter Maggie Baltus, the right fielder, is ahead in the count, 2-1. Squares to bunt. Gets it down first base line. And Ava Schill will pick it up. Anna Schooley was slowly stepping over there. And with, and you never know, with a rock or the dirt that it might bounce fair. So that's why Coach Nelson, Coach Schill said you gotta keep playing it, gotta pick it up. The 2-2 back from Schill. Swung on and missed, 5 in a row for Ava. And now Hope Schulte, the left fielder, number 9 hitter for Auburndale.
Now batting
Maya Krings.
left fielder Hope Schulte.
Maya Krings waits on deck for the Eagles. Again, just past 5 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. CMAV's Diamond Side, Assumption, and Auburndale girls softball, Narrowwood South competition. Outside missed to Schill. See if we can get you a score from Whitterfield. Assumption and Auburndale baseball. We'll have Assumption baseball again for you on Thursday against Port Edwards. That's going to be fouled straight back. One ball and one strike, 2 outs. She'll come set. Swung on and missed. 1-2. See if we can get you a score here before the next pitch. And Schill kicks and fires. Bounced in there. Evens it up. Deuces are wild here. Top of the second, Assumption or Auburndale leads 1-0. Soccer just underway in Amherst as well. We'll get you score updates from all around the Zaleski Sports Network here in just a moment. The 2-2. Lifted to center field. Over on it is Smith. She makes the call, makes the catch to end the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, a couple of strikeouts, and nobody left on. We have played an inning and a half. It is Auburndale 0, Assumption 0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Bottom of the second inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Ava Schill to lead things off for the Royals. That last out by Anna Schooley in that bottom of the first was just her second time being retired this season. First offering from Grimm misses. 1-0 to Ava Schill. Malia Colo and then Claire Nelson. Ava, an do-it-all player, obviously in the circle and at the plate. There's a strike to Ava Schill, the oohs and ahs from the Assumption faithful. Not agreeing with that call. No batting gloves for Ava either. Left-handed batter's box. The 1-1. Going to be ripped right back up the middle. And a leadoff single for Ava Schill. Just smoked up the middle for Ava. Second hit of the game for the Royals. So now Malia Colo, the third baseman. Charlie Nelson relaying the play for the Royals. Runner at first and nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. And Malia got hit by a pitch. I believe right in the noggin.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Claire.
Trying to find my next read and heard a thud, and now Malia's over at first base. Now Claire Nelson with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the second for the Royals. Grimm sets, fires. Be lifted out of play. Macy Voller to Lydia Smith and Maddie Abbott due up for the Royals if we continue here in the bottom of the second. Charlie Nelson screaming out to Claire and Malia and Ava. Just confirming her wristband. And she's ready to go. No balls and a strike, nobody out. Grimm fires, bunt right down the third base line. A beautiful bunt. A nice play by Brianna Weiler to retire Claire Nelson, but a nice sacrifice bunt by Claire Nelson. The 5-3 put out. And there's one away.
Second baseman Macy Ballard.
Now Macy Voller with 2 in scoring position, 1 out here in the bottom of the second for the Royals. Grimm kicks and fires. Just misses inside, and it's 1-0. Lydia Smith waits on deck, and Charlie Nelson throws in a ball that was pushed out of play. And fires home. Missed high. Vollert pumped, and she didn't go. It was a nice job by Macy. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0. Lydia Smits awaits on deck, the center fielder. Smits and then Abbott. 2 on, 1 out. 3-0 count. Now it's going to be lifted to right field. Over on it is Baltus, and it's going to drift foul. Nice play by Maggie Baltus not to go and catch that one, which would have allowed Ava Schill to probably come in and score. Scoreless here. Scoreless here in the bottom of the second. Merriwood South softball from Robinson Park. Plenty of time for you. 3-1. Count runs full on the foul straight back. Count is full with 1 out. Macy Voller with 2 on and 1 out. The payoff coming. Going to be blooped and caught by Ashlyn Grimm. And there's 2 away for Lydia Smits.
Now batting number 8, center fielder.
Got jammed, did Vollert. And pushed it right to Ashlyn Grimm. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the second. There's a strike to Lydia Smits, the center fielder. Maddie Abbott waits on deck. Inning started with a rocket shot by Ava Schill to center. Malia Cullo got hit by a pitch. Claire Nelson sacrificed bunt, and then Macy Vollert popped out. And now Lydia Smits behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Ashlyn Grimm shakes one off. Shakes a second one off. Shakes a third one off. Likes the fourth. There's a swing and a miss. Took something off and got one she liked and took advantage. First strikeout of the game for Ashlyn Grimm, and she leaves 2 on here in the bottom of the second inning. No runs on a hit, 2 left. We have played 2. Assumption nothing, and Auburndale nothing. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Third inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Back to the top of the order for the Eagles. Maya Krings, Aaron Griesbach, and Ashlyn Grimm due up for Auburndale. Krings reached on a 2-base error to lead the game off. And first offering to Krings from Schill here in the third. Misses low for a ball. So a couple of errors in the first for Assumption. And Ava Schill was able to strike out the side to end the first inning, end the threat. The 1-0 from Schill. Going to be driven to left field and drifting foul and out of play. Right on it, just a bit early, was Maya Krings.
Leading off, number 13, shortstop Maya Krings.
Grings was the receiver and the quarterback on the double play in the first inning for Auburndale defensively. The 1-1 bounces away. 2-1 now to Maya Grings. The 2-1. Coming back from Schill. Gonna be popped up. Shallow center. Claire Nelson on the infield and makes the catch. Nice job by Claire Nelson fighting the sun. And doing a nice job. Nice job by Ava Schill.
Batting number 11, catcher Aaron Griesbach.
Now Aaron Griesbach reached on an error in the first as well. Left stranded at second. Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Time to plan for the summer months ahead. Give the pros at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. That one's going to be lifted over to Galbraith, and she makes the play along the foul line for out number 2. Give the pros at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble. We'll get the comfort working again right away. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256. Visit online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Ashlyn Grimm singled back in the first. That one's going to be driven to right center field. That one's going to get down. And a 2-out single for Ashlyn Grimm. Seeing the ball very well. Going opposite field.
Now batting number 12, center fielder.
Now Regan Lau. They need a courtesy runner here for Ashlyn Grimm, I believe. Let's see who they bring in here. Coach is searching. Mike Schulte. Still looking for somebody. Courtesy run for Ashlyn Grimm. Should not take this long to figure it out. Or find somebody that wants to run. Come on. Haley Reichel. Runner at first and 2 outs. Regan Lau struck out in the first on 4 pitches. Runner at first, 2 away for Auburndale here in the third. Schill kicks and fires. This is low for a ball. Kimmy Lundgren waits on deck for the Eagles. One ball, no strikes, scoreless here in the top of the third. Gets the call right at the top of the zone. Lau in disbelief. The call is the call nonetheless. The 1-1 back from Schill. That was going to be grounded over to short. Backhanded by Nelson across. Nice gun by Claire Nelson to throw out Regan Lau. That was a phenomenal play to get into the gap, backhand it, step, and throw a missile to first base. We have played 2.5. Royals nothing, Auburndale nothing. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
Bottom of the third inning we go. Waiting on Ashlyn Grimm. Not quite sure where she is. She got pinch run for, and she's not coming out into the. And we're just waiting on Ashlyn Grimm. H&S Manufacturing, Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, then they need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out H&S. Then check out the open positions at H&S. Their benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, a $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earn a vacation from your very first day. Looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift? To apply online, Google them at H&S Manufacturing and log on to hsmfgco.com. Might have run into some issues in. Oh, maybe not. I'll give you a score: Marshfield and Spash softball. Maddie Abbott now for Assumption, the 9th hitter in the lineup for the Royals. Nobody on. Nobody out. First offering to Abbott is going to be drilled to left field. That one's going to get down. And a base hit by Maddie Abbott. She rounds first. And the leadoff single for Maddie.
Now batting, number 35.
And now back to the top of the order for the Royals. Marshfield is up 3-1 on Spash in the bottom of the 4th inning. Wausau West is up 2-0 on Marshfield baseball over at Jack Hackman Field. One of the top facilities in all the area. Jack Hackman. First offering to Kristen Casey is missed. She pulled it back on the bunt attempt. Runner at first is Maddie Abbott with no outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Grimm kicks and fires. Missed high. Throw down to first is not quite in time. Abbott was leaning off quite a bit. Two balls and no strikes. So Kristen Casey, the junior catcher for the Royals. Again, last year playing in just her first high school setting because of COVID. Pulls it back, 3-0. That's what Coach Nelson and Coach Schill talked to me about in the Coach on the Couch interviews, that a lot of these now juniors, even the sophomores, they didn't get to play that first year. I mean, especially these juniors. So last year was the first time a lot of these players got to get on a high school softball field. And now Sadie Galbraith bounced into a 4-6-3 double play in the first, erasing Kristen Casey. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of 3. Squares to bunt right in front of home plate. Beautifully done. Throw to first in time. Sadie Galbraith with the sacrifice bunt. Abbott to third.
21, first baseman Anna Schooley.
With 1 away for Anna Schooley. Golden opportunity for the Royals. 2 on, 1 out. Abbott at third. Casey at second. Grimm kicks and fires. Going to be dribbled foul past third. Ava Schill waits on deck. Schooley bounced out to the pitcher the first time up. We're playing the bottom of the 3rd inning. here in Wisconsin Rapids, still scoreless. Huge opportunity for the Royals, the 0-1. Right at the top of the zone, right at the letters, and it's 0-2. Royals left runners at second and third back in the second inning. Gets one she likes, this is Grimm. Swung on and missed. Did the same thing to Lydia Smith. And there's strikeout number 2.
Number 22, pitcher Ava Schill.
Now Ava Schill, who rocketed one right back up the middle the first time. Let's see if they might plan on just walking her and making Malia Colo come through clutch for the Royals. Again, get you some scores from her on the Zaleski Sports Network. As mentioned, that big one in Marshfield. Marshfield is up. Marshfield was up 3-1 in the fourth. Auburndale taking a long time, and Ava Schill will be intentionally walked.
Now batting number 12, third baseman Malia Colo.
Malia with a huge opportunity for the Royals, looking to come through clutch for Assumption, and now the umpire's having a discussion about the intentional walk. You thought it would come, and you knew it was probably happening with the skill of Ava Schill. Now Malia Colo, who got hit by a pitch her last time at bat. Bases juiced and 2 outs. A late strike call, high in the zone, and it's 0-1. Three on, 2 out, the 0-1. It's going to be drilled to second base, and look what I got by Kimmy Lundgren to end the threat in the third. No runs on 1 hit. No errors, and 3 left on. We have played 3 complete. Assumption, nothing. Auburndale, nothing. We're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Kimmy Lundgren to lead things off for the Assumption Royals.
Number 24, second base.
Lundgren was the recipient of that "look what I got" hit by Malia Colo. Score from Witterfield, 11-0 Auburndale, scoring 10 in the second. Kimmy Lundgren struck out her first time up with the bases loaded. That's going to be popped up over to Schooley at first, and 1 up and 1 down. Now back to Taylor Anderson. Struck out looking to end the first. That was kind of a confusing at bat.
Taylor Anderson.
The ump had the count at 1-2. I had it at 2-1, and then the next pitch, Ava Schill struck her out. Squares to bunt. gets it down, but foul straight back in front of us, and it's 0-1. Brianna Weiler awaits on deck. Biggest threat for Auburndale came in the first with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ava Schill came back and struck out the side. Assumption has had golden opportunities the last 2 half innings, or bottoms of the innings. There's a swing and a miss. Left 2 on in the second, left the bases loaded. The last half of the third. Schill wheels and deals. Got her looking. Backwards K. There's strikeout number 6. Ava Schill. As Taylor Anderson didn't seem like she could really believe it.
8, third baseman Brianna Weiler.
Now Brianna Weiler for Auburndale. Nobody on and 2 outs. This low. She struck out back in the second inning. Schill wheels and deals. Swung on and missed. Evens it up at a ball and a strike here in the top of the fourth. Schill toes the rubber. Gets one she likes from Kristen Casey on the 1-1. Swung on and missed. A ball and 2 strikes. It's Brianna Weiler. Maggie Baltus awaits on deck, then Hope Schulte for Auburndale. Schill hoping to get out of this inning with no damage done. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Couple more strikeouts, so we have played 3.5. Ava Schill up to 7 strikeouts on the afternoon. We have played 3.5. Assumption nothing, Auburndale nothing. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1-2-3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1-2-3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Bottom of the fourth inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids.
Leading off for Assumption, number 1, shortstop Claire Nelson.
Hear from our friend Carrie Van Ert here in just a moment. Tell you about State Farm Insurance here in Wisconsin Rapids. First one misses low and away for a ball. Nelson, the sacrifice bunt back in the second. And then Assumption wasn't able to get anything done on a Macy Vollert pop-up and a Lydia Smith strikeout to end the inning. The 1-0. Bounces away, and it's 2-0. Claire Nelson, shortstop. She had a huge throw to get Regan Lau to end the third inning. That was a bullet. This is outside, and Grimm is behind 3 balls and no strikes. Macy Vollert up next, and then Lydia Smits. And Royals have scored 6, 7, 7, and 15. Scoreless here this afternoon. Again, Auburndale has scored 1. That was against Watoma. They were shut out last week against Edgar, 1-0. And lost her. Leadoff walk to Claire Nelson. And now Macy Vollert.
Number 2, second baseman Macy Vollert.
She got jammed and popped up to Ashleen Grimm back in that second inning. Nelson leads from first. Or doesn't lead. He can't lead in softball, but there's a foul tip at the plate. 0-1 to Macy Vollert. One on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Merrillwood South girls softball right here on Zaleski Sports. We've got a good one. Squares to bunt and fouls it. Instead of just trying to get it down and sacrifice, trying to drag it a little bit and possibly get a hit out of it. Now she's behind, no balls and 2 strikes with nobody out. And missed way high. Good job behind the plate by Aaron Griesbach. Lydia Smith on deck. Ashlyn Grimm wheels and deals. And got her looking outside corner. Strikeout number 3 for Grimm, and there's one away. Good pitch by Grimm.
Now batting number 8, center fielder.
And now Lydia Smith. Center fielder struck out, swinging to end the 2nd. Royals have had base runners, just haven't been able to bring them through. There's a swing and a miss. High fastball, and it's 0-1. Maddie Abbott awaits on deck. She singled to start the 3rd inning. That one's going to be lifted into center field. Over on it, making the catch. Throw to first is not in time. Nice catch out there by Regan Lau for out number 2. And now number 9 hitter, Maddie Abbott. Abbott today singled, was left stranded in the last half inning in the bottom of the 3rd. Singled right over the head of Brianna Weiler at 3rd base. That was going to be a knuckled foul past 3rd. It's 0-1 to Maddie Abbott. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ashlyn Grimm comes set. Wheels and deals. Misses inside for a ball. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Ball game nearing an hour old here in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-1. Misses high and it's 2-1. Kristen Casey awaits on deck. She's singled and has been walked. She's got the catcher's gear on, awaiting her opportunity. 2-1. Going to be driven deep center field. Back on it is Lau. Still back, and it hits the bottom of the fence. They're going to wave Claire Nelson. An RBI double by Maddie Abbott, and the Royals lead 1-0. Absolute massive hit for Maddie Abbott. Right to dead center field. And the Royals take a 1-0 lead.
Now batting number 35, catcher Kristen Casey.
Runner at 2nd and 2 outs. RBI double for Maddie Abbott. Kristen Casey now with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Swings and whiffs at strike 1. No balls and a strike to Kristen Casey. 1-0 Royals on an RBI double for Maddie Abbott. She stands at 2nd base. Let's see if Kristen Casey can bring her in. Missed. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. She has singled to 3rd and has been walked on 4 pitches. Sadie Galbraith waits on deck. And the 1-1. That's going to be grounded over to 3rd, scooped up there and across the diamond in time by Weiler. A run, though, on a hit, and 1 left. We have played 4. The Royals 1, and the Auburndale Eagles 0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Top of the second inning here from our friend Kerry Van Aert. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Kerry Van Aert, State Farm is there in Wisconsin Rapids. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, short-term income protection, long-term income protection, as well as banking products. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Kerry Van Aert State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Find Kerry Van Aert State Farm on Facebook to get started today. Reichel, I believe, is the new hitter for Auburndale. She's going to be hitting for Maggie Baltus.
Leading off for Auburndale, number 21, right fielder Haley Reschel.
Haley Reschel to lead things off here for hitting for Maggie Baltus, who struck out in the second inning. Reschel came in and just missed outside. At Schill came in and ran, I believe it was in the third for Ashlyn Grimm. And the 1-0 back to Reichel. Missed low again, 2-0. 8-9-1 due up here for Auburndale. Schulte on deck. And back to Ashlyn Grimm at the top, or excuse me, Maya Krings at the top. 2-0. We fouled right straight back here. It runs 2 balls and 1 strike. To the pinch hitter, Haley Reichel. Reichel coming in to play right field, maybe. We'll see in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-1. There's a strike, and it's 2-2. No defensive changes yet for the Royals. Still Abbott, Smits, and Gelbreth from left to right. Colo, Nelson, Vollert, and Schooley from third to first. Kristen Casey still catching Ava Schill, which she'll do forever. Haley Reichel, the pinch hitter, come in and run a full count on Ava Schill. And the payoff coming home. And got her looking. Strikeout number 8 for Ava Schill. Haley Reichel couldn't make up her mind on if she wanted to go or not. Now Hope Schulte. Schulte today a fly out to center. The end of the second inning. And then back to the top of the order, Maya Krings, who is 0 for 2. First offering. Schulte. Schill misses low. Last look over at Whitterfield. It was 11-0 Auburndale over Assumption. Home plate umpire calls time and will clean off home plate for us here. The top of the 5th inning. The lone run coming from Maddie Abbott's 2-out double. And the 1-0 coming home. There's a strike again. Not making up her mind was Hope Schulte, just like Haley Reichel did. The ball and a strike and 1 away. She'll come set on the right-hander. Squares the bunt, pops it up, and into the netting, and it's 1-2. Ball game just over an hour old here in Wisconsin Rapids, as the Assumption Royals lead 1-0 after finally punching through on a RBI double from Maddie Abbott. The 1-2. Strikeout number 9 for Ava Schill. And now Maya Krings, two-base error in the first, and popped out to Ava Schill. I guess we could say flew out to Ava Claire Nelson at short. It wasn't really a pop-up. It was a high fly ball. That's another one. Over to Colo at third, and she makes the catch to end the 5th inning. So a couple of strikeouts and a pop-up. We have played 4.5. Royals lead 1-0 over the Auburndale Eagles. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Sadie Galbraith to lead things off here for Assumption. Grounded into a double play in the first, had a sacrifice bunt back in the third. Had a really nice catch out in right field earlier as well, along the foul line. First offering to Sadie Galbraith. This is high and in.
Number 26, right fielder Sadie
Galbraith, Schooley, and Schill for Assumption. No defensive changes. There's a strike to Galbraith. No defensive changes for Auburndale either. Maggie Baltus came back, is playing right field. The 1-1 coming back. 2-1 now to Sadie Galbraith, the right fielder. One of the lone seniors on this Assumption team. Now it's going to be grounded back and foul, and it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-0 Royals on an RBI double by Maddie Abbott. The 2-2. That was a slow one. Galbraith watched it all the way into the mitt, and Aaron Griesbach tried to frame it there for a little bit. 3-2. Grounded over to third. Weiler, looping throw to first on a 5-3 putout, and there's 1 away. Now Anna Schooley 0 for today. Ground out and a strikeout for Anna Schooley.
First baseman Anna Schooley.
And before the game today, Schooley had only been retired 1 time this year. Now a couple of times this afternoon by Ashlyn Grimm. What the battle they had in basketball. There's a swing and a miss at a high fastball, and it's 0-1. Assumption clinching the Merriwood South girls basketball title after the win over Auburndale. The 0-1 to Schooley. Ava Schill awaits on deck. A single and an intentional walk today for Ava Schill. And the 1-1. Going to be grounded foul at the plate. Our umpire quickly saying it was foul. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-2. Popped up into the fencing, and it remains a ball and 2 strikes. Going to appreciate everyone tuning in tonight, this afternoon, into this evening. I have Assumption Baseball for you on Thursday. They take on Port Edwards over at Whitterfield. I have that game live for you. And the 1-2. Bounced in there, and it runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Anna Schooley. Popped up just to the right of us. It remains 2-2. Bob Burkhauser retrieving it. It remains 2-2 to Anna Schooley. And fires high and away, and it runs full now. Good at bat here by Anna Schooley. Good battle. The 3-2 coming home from Grimm. And lost her. Good at bat by Anna Schooley. Drawing the 1-out walk. Very nicely done by Anna Schooley. Now Ava Schill.
Number 22, pitcher Ava Schill.
Ava Schill, a single and a walk today, an intentional walk back in the 3rd inning. There's a strike to Ava Schill. Ava has really settled down after that 1st inning. After the bases were loaded and nobody out, struck out the side, and then has cruised, I think, up to 9 strikeouts for Ava Schill. If the score is the way it is, we might have to talk to Maddie Abbott. That's going to be grounded foul over near Malia Colo in the on-deck circle. Malia Colo on deck has been hit by a pitch and lined out. Ava Schill looking at her wristband. Runner at first and 1 out. The 0-2 coming back from Grimm. That was going to be dribbled to short, and everybody's going to be safe. So Schill will reach on a fielder's choice. Schooley, E6.
Now batting, number 12, 3rd baseman Malia Colo.
Now Malia Colo. We'll see how these folks scored it. Now it's going to be hit foul past first. So they gave Ava a single. Do the same thing here, no error on the play. Claire Nelson on deck for the Royals. Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Squares to bunt. He follows it straight back right off the end of the bat, and Colo's behind 0-2. Two on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Royals trying to add on to this 1-0 lead. And got her looking backwards. Malia didn't like it. Strikeout number 4 for Ashlyn Grimm, and there's 2 away for Claire Nelson.
Number 1, shortstop Claire Nelson.
Claire today a sacrifice bunt and a walk. She scored the run that Maddie Abbott drove in. 2 on, 2 out. Now it's going to be hit to left, right over the head of Weiler. They're going to send Anna Schooley, and that throw is way off the mark. RBI single for Claire Nelson. Schooley comes in to score. Royals lead 2-0. Ava Schill to 3rd. 2-0 Royals, and now Macy Vollert to pop out and strike out.
Number 2, second baseman Macy Ballard.
Ballard, second baseman, with 2 on and 2 out. 2-0 Royals here in the bottom of the 5th. Nice job by Aaron Griesbach to bring that one down. 2-0 Royals. RBI single or RBI double in the 4th by Maddie Abbott. RBI single by Claire Nelson. Vollert lifts this one to right field over on his Baltus, and she drops it. 2 are going to come in for the Royals. And Macy Vollert is off and running to third. And Vollert slides into third. On the E9, Maggie Baltus. Nelson scored easy. Schill scores easy. And 4-0 Royals.
Now batting number 8, center fielder Lydia Smith.
I gave Macy a double. That is a very generous double. And now Lydia Smith with a runner at third and 2 outs. Inside for a ball. 4-0 Royals. Double by Abbott. Drove in Nelson. Schooley and Schill. Schooley came in on the RBI single by Claire Nelson. Schill and Nelson came in. And there's a base hit up the middle for Lydia Smith.
Now batting number 14, left fielder Maddie Abbott.
Now Maddie Abbott. Royals 4 across here in the 5th. All thanks to the help of a Maggie Baltus 2-run error in right field. Now Maddie Abbott, RBI double back in the 4th inning. Abbott singled in the 3rd. No balls and a strike. Grimm fires. That's going to be a weakly hit over to third. Weiler, a looping throw over to first. And that will retire the Royals here in the 5th inning. They bat 8, they score 4. And the Royals now with a 5-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th, or top of the 6th. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Top of the 6th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Auburndale will send up 2, 3, and 4 against Ava Schill. Ava with 9 strikeouts. Has given up a couple of hits. Auburndale has left 4 runners on base. 3 of them in the first. They had the first 3 batters on a Maya Rings 2-run error, or two-base error. Aaron Griesbach reached on an error. And then Ashlyn Grimm singled. Regan Lau, Kami Lundgren, and Taylor Anderson all struck out. 10 that only threat, really, for Auburndale here today. Didn't look good for Assumption at the first inning. And then they go around and bounce into a double play, and Aaron Griesbach now at the plate. Fly out. That was that catch by Galbraith and right. This is for a ball. Does Schill. Assumption softball is off till Friday. I think they're up in Mosinee at 7 o'clock. Big game against the Mosinee Indians, the 1-0. Going to be right back out the middle, backhanded by Vollert, and not in time. I think she probably would have been safe either way. Give her an infield single. Now Ashlyn Grimm, a couple of singles today for Auburndale.
Pitcher Ashlyn Grimm.
Regan Lau waits on deck. 1 on, nobody out. Top of the 6th inning, 5-0 Royals. That's going to be right off the end of the bat and foul, and it's 0-1. Runner at first is Griesbach. She's singled. And now Ashlyn Grimm, she's got 2 singles today. Swung on and miss. 0-2 now to Grimm, the pitcher. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner at first for Auburndale. She's looking for double-digit strikeouts. She kicks and fires. Got her. Throw down to first, not in time. A backward strikeout. Backward strikeout on Grimm. That's strikeout number 10. There's 1 away for Regan Lau.
Now batting number 12, center fielder Regan Lau.
Lau today, a strikeout and a ground out. Kicks and fires to Schill. Swung on and missed. Royals in the bottom of the 6th will have 1, 2, and 3 due up. Looking to add some more on in the bottom of the 6th. That was Kerry Van Aert, State Farm Insurance runs. Now it's going to be grounded over to Nelson at short. Across the diamond and in time. Nice play by Claire Nelson as Lau is put out. Griesbach to second.
Now batting number 24, second baseman Kimmy Lundgren.
Big win for Marshfield softball, 4-1 over Spash. Columbus Catholic, 11-1 over Allman Bancroft in baseball. Coming in to run for Auburndale is Sonia Merritt. 1 senior on this team for Auburndale. Kylie Freischman is the lone senior for Mike Schulte and Cody Schmidt. Now Kimmy Lundgren with 2 outs and a runner at second for Auburndale. Lundgren today a strikeout and a pop out. Schill kicks and fires. Swung on and missed. Has some movement on that pitch, and it's 0-1. Taylor Anderson awaits on deck. Ava Schill hoping to face her in the 7th. Just past 6 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Steam Aves Diamond Side at Robinson Park. Assumption and Auburndale girls softball. That one's going to be lifted shallow center. That one's going to get down. They're going to send the runner Merritt. It's going to be cut off. And a lot of commotion and a lot of commotion with Sonia Merritt.
Number 24, second baseman Kimmy Lundgren. Now batting number 19 or number 23.
Kylie Freischman.
Kylie Freischman.
That's exactly who we just mentioned, the lone senior on this Auburndale team. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Now Kylie Freischman for Auburndale. Runners at the corners and 2 outs. Schill fires. Misses high for a ball. Two on. Two on and 2 out. It's Fleischman to swing through that one. The 1-1 coming back. Kicks and fires. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Again, Royals will have 1, 2, and 3 in the bottom of the 6th. And the 2-1 back from Schill. There's a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kylie Freischman. Deuces are wild here in the top of the 6th. Ava Schill looking for strikeout number 11. And she got it. Backwards K, a couple of them here in the inning. And that will do it for the Eagles in the 6th. No runs on a couple of hits and 2 left on. We have played 5.5. Royals 5, Auburndale nothing. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Bottom of the 6th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Again, 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Royals. Kristen Casey, single, a walk, and a ground out today for Kristen. First offering. Pulls it back and misses for a ball, does Ashlyn Grimm. And Ashlyn hasn't pitched bad today. There's a couple of hard hit balls by the Royals and a 2-run error by Maggie Baltus out there in right. Outside, 2-0 to Kristen Casey. Sadie Galbraith awaits on deck. You're going to expect us to possibly talk to Maddie Abbott. There's Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. After the way that she got the scoring start, a line drive to Maya Krings.
Now batting number 26, right.
Can't hit it much harder than that. Maya Krings. Krings was able to snatch it out of the air. Now Sadie Galbraith rounded into a double play, a sacrifice bunt, and a ground out. And there's a strike by Grimm to Galbraith. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Auburndale will have 7, 8, and 9 due up in their top half of the 7th. Going to be grounded over to short. Krings gets up and tosses, and that one gets by. Galbraith will round first, go to second. And Galbraith was not stopping no matter what. Error on that play goes to Maya Krings.
Now batting
and now Anna
21,
Schooley.
First baseman Anna Schooley.
A ground out, a strikeout, and a walk after a phenomenal at bat in the 5th. Galbraith at second with 1 out. Kicks and fires. Going to be hit over to Krings, and she snow cones it again. Maya playing well. And now 22, Ava Schill. Couple of singles today and an intentional walk for Ava. She's also got 11 strikeouts. This is high for a ball. Runner at second and 2 outs. This high for a ball. 2-0 now to Schill. And I believe the Royals back in action next week. Or later this week, I should say. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1. Scheduled for Rib Lake on Friday. That is not happening. They play Mosinee. That's going to be grounded weekly over to Krings. Another opportunity. Steps and throws. And that will end the 6th inning. Krings with all 4 opportunities. She capitalizes on 3. We have played 6. Last chance here for the Auburndale Eagles. They trail 5-0. We'll be back to Robinson Park right here on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams. Keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Top of the 7th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Josie Ertl to lead things off here for
leading off for Auburndale, number 6,
Josie Ertl.
third baseman Josie Ertl.
Josie to lead things off here for Auburndale. Those very talented all-around athletes. Volleyball, basketball. Haven't seen her enough here in softball. There's a swing and a miss. Again, stick around. Nace-Phil Dairy postgame show. We'll wrap this one up quickly, and then we will have Maddie Abbott as our Zaleski Sports Player of the game. Bounced in there, and it's 1-1. Huge RBI double in the 4th to break through the scoring for Assumption. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 7th, 5-0 Royals. Kicks and fires on 1-1. Dances out of there, and it's 2-1. Coming back to Ertl. Can be lifted up and then into the fencing. 2-2. Leadoff hitter here in the 7th, Josie Ertl. The 2-2 coming back. Schill, wheels and deals. Got her right at the top of the zone. Backwards K, the last 3 strikeouts have been via the backwards way. And now Maggie Baltus. 12 strikeouts now for Ava Schill. Baltus today, a strikeout back in the 2nd. She got pinch hit for in the 5th. Hope Schulte, I believe, awaits on deck. Assumption looking to improve to 5-0. A huge game on Friday up in Mosinee. That'll be a fun one. The 0-1. Bounces in there. 2-1. Excuse me, 1-1. The 1-1 coming back to Maggie Baltus. Swung on and missed. I do not believe we will have that game for you on Friday in Mosinee. I know we're doing a doubleheader on Thursday, Mosinee and Lakeland baseball. I don't know the setup for softball in Mosinee. The 1-2. 2-2 to Maggie Baltus with Hope Schulte, who's 0 for 2 on deck. Just 4 hits, a couple of errors. Those came in the first inning. 6 runners left on base for Auburndale. The 2-2. And she tried to check her swing and unsuccessfully, and Ava Schill is up to 13 strikeouts.
Number 16, left fielder.
Yeah, it's hard. It's with 21 outs to have with 20 outs and to have 13 strikeouts is pretty phenomenal. First one is Schulte, misses. She flew out in the second, struck out in the 5th. Yeah, Assumption in their pinstripes here today. First time wearing the new unis. Ava Schill comes set, trying to strike out the side. Swung on and missed. Evens it up, hit a ball and a strike. Struck out the side in the first, got 2 in the second, none in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, and now 2 in the seventh so far. 1-1. Missed high, and it's 2-1. Closing in on 6:30 here in central Wisconsin. Steam Aves Diamond side at beautiful Robinson Park in Wisconsin Rapids. A 2-1 back from Schill. Kicks and fires. Just missed low. 3 balls, no strike to Hope Schulte. Maya Krings wanting an opportunity. She's on deck. Schill with the shadows in the circle. The 3-1. Popped up and out of play. We're down to our final strike here this afternoon. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Schill. Wheels and deals. The 3-2. Swung on and missed. And Ava Schill strikes out the side to finish up the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Ava Schill finishes with 14 strikeouts on the night. Hear from our friends over at Nasonville Dairy and wrap this one up here from Wisconsin Rapids. Back to Robinson right after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as the prayer finishes up here at Pitcher's Circle at Robinson Park. Final score, Assumption 5 and Auburndale nothing. Again, the big get for Assumption was able to get out of that first inning when they had the bases loaded and nobody out. Ava Schill came back, struck out the side. Key hitting by Maddie Abbott, Claire Nelson, and the likes of everyone there. Macy Vollert, I believe, was in there as well. But a good all-around game for the Royals. Again, those early mistakes, those will happen. But Royals win 5-0. Again, Royals back in action on Friday in Mosinee. Check out ZaleskiSports.com. Not sure if we will have that game. Most likely not here on Zaleski Sports. Again, for everyone at Zaleski Sports, thank you for tuning in here tonight. The final score, Assumption Royals 5, Auburndale Eagles nothing. In Merrillwood South girls softball, Royals improved to 5-0, and Auburndale drops to 0-3. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. We'll talk to you again on Thursday from Witter Field as the Assumption Royal baseball team will host Port Edwards. First pitch at 5 o'clock. Have a great night, everyone. This is Steve Abe signing off from Robinson Park in Wisconsin Rapids. You have been watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.